In this video, we will see about HTTP request and HTTP response. As we all know, HTTP is a communication protocol used to access the data on the World Wide Web. Or we can say it is used to transfer the data between web client and web server in the form of plain text, hypertext, audio, or video. The full form of HTTP is a hypertext transfer protocol. These are the features of HTTP. HTTP is a connectionless protocol. It is a media independent protocol and also stateless protocol. What is meant by stateless? It does not maintain any session information about previous requests and responses. Do not remember any previous requests or responses. That is the meaning of stateless protocol. It mainly focuses on the current requests and responses. There are two kinds of messages in HTTP. The first one is HTTP request message. Another one is HTTP response message. So HTTP request message means the HTTP request is initiated by the web client. Okay. And the response is sent by the web server, as we all know. This is the structure of HTTP request and HTTP response message. HTTP request contains 4 sections. The first one is request line, second one is headers, third one is blank line, and fourth one is body. Body will be present only in some messages. Likewise, HTTP response also having 4 sections. The first one is status line, the second one is headers, third one is blank line, and fourth one is body. Here also, body will be present only in some messages. We can easily notice what is the difference between the HTTP request and HTTP response messages. The first section only vary. That is, the first section of the HTTP request will be request line. The first section of the HTTP response message will be status line. Remaining section will be same. Okay. Let me see about the example of the HTTP request message. As we all know, there are 4 sections in the HTTP request message. The first one is request line. The second one is header. Third one is blank line. And fourth one is body. The body is the optional one. Okay, that's why here we are having the blank body in the HTTP request. Take the first section in the HTTP request. That is nothing but request line. So here it indicates the HTTP request method. So get is the HTTP request method. So the meaning of the method get means it is used to get the data from the server. It is used to get the data from the server. The second field will be file name. So the web client requesting the file index.html. The third field is version of the protocol. Here we are using the communication protocol HTTP. The version is 1.1. In the general headers, we have 2 terms. One is date and connections. Date indicates the date at which the request is sent to the server. After sending the request, it is closed. That's why the connection will be closed at this moment, because it's a connectionless protocol. So the next field is request headers. It contains the information about the web client. or web browsers, or we can say the client informations. That is the information about the host name, information about the from, information about the accepted type of data, and the information about the browser. So here the request is sent by using Mozilla 4.0 browser. So next one is blank client and next one is body. Here the body section will be empty. So the next one is HTTP response. In the HTTP response, the first line will be status line. The second line will be again the header, and third line will be a blank, and fourth line will be a message body. So here we are having the body of the message because the client is requesting the index.html file. That's why HTTP response having the body sections. Okay, this is the index.html file. That file is sent to the client. The first section of the HTTP response is status line. It contains three fields. The first one is the version of the HTTP protocol. The second one is status code. So if the status code starts with 2 means it is successful completions. If the status code start with 3 means redirection needed. If the status code start with 1 means it is the informal completions. If the status code start with 4 means it will be a client error. If the status code is start with 5 means it will be a server error. So here we are having the status code start with 2. So we can say it is a successful completion of the response. So this is nothing but text description of the status code. Okay. So this is nothing but date and connection informations. This is a general headers. The date at which the response is sent to the client. After sending the response, it will be closed. The connection will be closed. So these are the information about your server. The name of the server here, the name of the server will be Apache. And accepted type of data and content type, connection, content length, and last modified data. So these are the document or these are the details are needed by the, are needed to the client. Next, we are going to discuss about the HTTP request method. There are 8 methods in HTTP request. The first one is get. Get is used to get the data from the server. Head. It is same as get, but it transfers the status line and header section, not body section. Third method is post. It is used to post the message to the server. For example, if you want to upload the customer information on the server means, we can send the request by using post method. Fourth method is put. It replaces all the current representation of the target resources. Fifth one is delete. It deletes all current representation of the target resource given by the URI. What is in the URI? URI is nothing but uniform resource identifier. We know URI is nothing but it's the combination of uniform resource locator and uniform resource name, as we all know. Okay. And the sixth method is connect. It establishes a channel to the server identified by a given URI. And the seventh method is options. It describes the communication options for the target resource. And eighth method is trace. It is used to perform the loopback test. What is the loopback test? It just echo the content of the requested message to the requested client. Next, we are going to discuss about HTTP response. Already, I said you, if the status code, these are the status code. If the status code start with 1 means it is the informal response. What it means? The request has been received and the process is continuing. If the status code is start with 2 means it is successful. The action was successfully completed, understood and accepted. If the status code start with 3 means 3 directions. What it means? Further actions must be taken in order to complete the request. If the status code is start with 4 means client error. That is, the request contain the syntax error or cannot be fulfilled. If the status code is start with 5 means it is a server error. That means the server failed to fulfill the valid request. Thank you.